10 years since the original Osu Mega Mix has been released, we finally get a newly released version of that map. But why did it took 10 years for it to finally be released? Now, for those of you that don't know, the Osu Mega Mix is this video right here made by Spaza17, and it's basically a mashup of multiple Osu songs popular back in the day of 2015, all mixed together into one mega mix as he calls it. And it's not just a compilation of songs, it's actual songs mixed together to form some sort of mix, as you would say, of course. This was released by Spaza17 all the way back in 2015. A little bit later down the line, however, this song got, or should I say mega mix, got turned into an actual beat map right here, which is pretty popular in the user community. As you can see, 2 million play count, and it was mapped by the mapper by the name of Exile all the way back in 2016. It was submitted in January 1st, but ranked all the way in 28th of July of the same year. There have been many iconic scores set on this map, of course, one of them being the Emmerich DT score, which we'll talk about later. But something that I also want to mention is the fact that the Osu Mega Mix has also inspired another series of Osu mixes, should I say, by the name of Osu Memories. This is more of a compilation, let's say, compared to the Osu Mega Mix, which is like a mashup of multiple songs. But Osu Memories is also really popular. It also has another pretty popular version of it by the name of Osu Memories 2, which was also mapped by Sotarks, believe it or not, and the map set itself is also really popular. As you can see, this map was submitted all the way back in 2019 August, and it was ranked around a week after it got submitted, and it's also a really popular mashup. But this was inspired by 2017's Mega Mix. Now, like I mentioned previously, Emmerich has FC this map with hidden double time all the way back in 2024, which of course he obviously uploaded this video on YouTube as well, since it was the first hidden DTFC on the map, and it still is to this day. No one has come even close to getting that second DTFC at the moment. But as usual, since it was 2024, Spaza was still an active content creator back then, and he actually reacted to this play. Now, later down the line, Spaza17 decided that he will actually make a Mega Mix 2. However, he needed funding in order to hire artists, visual makers, mappers even, in order to make this more of a group project. He wants this to be a bit more special compared to the first one. And of course, the donation goal itself got filled up pretty quickly, actually, within a few days, if I'm not mistaken. And he was able to secure the funding in order to, actually make the Mega Mix 2. And well, unfortunately for the Spaza viewers and fans, the thing is, a few months after this was announced and he continued to stream and so on, we got this message from Spaza, pretty much stating that he would be active, but he never technically came back to the user community as a content creator, since he is now working for Wooding as a content creator for them, and he is a bit more busy with RL stuff. So we never heard of the Mega Mix 2 for a really long time, and we didn't know where the project was at the moment, since he hasn't really updated a bunch of people regarding that. It was up until the introduction of COE 2026, which is currently happening at the moment. Also, if you're seeing this video from there, hello, hi to you, Spaza, as well. But in the events tab of COE 2026, you can see that on Tuesday specifically, there was some sort of secret showcase which was hosted by Spaza17, and now people of course gathered up and were wondering what the hell was this secret showcase going to be. And well, it happened yesterday. You can see Spaza17 here will show up. There he is, the man, the legend, the myth. However, what turned out to be is actually a bit of a walkthrough of so far what has happened with the Mega Mix and the history of that level specifically, and then later on revealed that on his YouTube channel during this presentation, the Mega Mix 2 officially dropped. And the Mega Mix 2 is a newly updated version of the, original Mega Mix with newer songs, newer mixes to that, and it's a bit more of a collaborated project with many people involved. For example, the video itself is made and edited completely by Andy Reiko. The thumbnail, the art actually, should I say, for the map is made by Zurinator. The mixing of the songs itself is made by Spaza17. And of course, like the original, we have a beat map of the Osu Mega Mix. However, this is a joint effort of multiple mappers from Frostless, or also known as Blue Dragon, Lucent, Skystar, Chaos Slits, Devious Panda, and many more. There's 2 difficulties of it: the collab extra difficulty, which is currently 7 stars, and the 9-star version called The World, which is I think the main map, or should I say the main difficulty. The interesting thing though is that this isn't just a standard map. There's a map, or should I say an iteration of this beat map for all game modes. You can play this mix in Taiko, you can play this mix in Catch. You can also play this mix in Mania, which is very thoughtful of Spaza and the Osu team, since the Osu team was also involved in the creation of this project. But the more interesting thing is that this presentation that was happening at COE 2026 and also the release of this Meeps map happened exactly 10 years since the original ranking of the Osu Mega Mix back in July 28th of 2016. So officially, after 10 years, we have the one and only Osu Mega Mix officially dropped. Of course, I won't be able to play this here because it contains copyrighted music. So if you want to see it for yourself, I will leave a link in the description of the Mega Mix itself and the edited video, along with the map if you want to try it for yourself. Let me know what you think of this beat map down in the comment section below. I will be trying this pretty soon as well. But anyways, if you do want to be updated with the latest news that happens in the Osu community, be sure to subscribe. I will be keeping you updated with the latest stuff in COE 2026 as well. And I'll see you in the next video.